Greetings, humans. Welcome to this 34th Piano Hangout stream. This time we are praying to the mail gods for delivering our copies of Tears of the Kingdom to us in a timely manner. Some of you may already have been playing at this time. Kind of curious, which ones of you have already played some, and which ones of you are in the same waiting for the mailman boat as I am? Hi Infinity, Sean Pope, Random Citizen, Gertini Wolf Studios, Grix, Anas, hi. Nope, I am not yet playing. I have not played a second of the game just yet. I bought the collector's edition, and I was like, yeah, that's probably expensive enough for me. And then also buying the digital version on top of that. Yeah, if something went horribly wrong with the delivery, then maybe I would consider doing that. Hi, Annabelle. Annis is stuck on a coach to Oxford. Hey, plain old Viridian. Annabelle's also waiting for the mailman. Random Citizen is going to the store, but it's not open just yet. Grix has played for 2 hours. Oh yeah. And Isaac is currently playing the game. Isaac says, I will say it has a heck of an opening. Yeah, I've heard that. I've read that on the intertubes. No spoilers, please, but stuff like that. Impressions are always fun to hear. I've also heard some reviews and stuff that the audio is quite different, like the audio quality, which is very interesting. It seems, I think in one of the interviews they also said they overhauled the audio engine, and it definitely sounds a little bit more deep. Hey Matthew, thanks for the kind words. Andres has played 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, when it arrives, the kid will probably get dibs on the first hour, and then when he's in bed, I'll be going nuts. See how how my gaming stamina is these days. I only very occasionally play games until late in the night. For example, Civilization 6, I think I played a lot of that. Sometimes I have a Civilization binge and I play until like 2 o'clock in the night. We'll see. We have the rest of our lives to play this game, so no rush. Hey, Aizushi. Anis asks, will you watch over your son playing, or will you save the surprise for when you play it yourself? We're currently waiting for the mailman, and if the mailman comes in the beginning of the stream, I will unpack the collector's edition, I will do an unboxing video, and then I will hand it over to my son and I'll go, knock yourself out. So I will continue the stream. If the package arrives at the end of the stream, then I will play the opening together with my son. Doesn't really matter on whose account, maybe my account, maybe his account, just for the common experience, so to say. And then after the intro, I will hand it over to him. So I will only play for myself later today. Yeah, the days where I have to play Zelda for my son with him watching and he's commanding me what to do are over. He's able to play Breath of the Wild now all by himself and even do lots of shrines by himself. Yeah. Alright. It's currently 3 o'clock here in the Cheeseland. And the game should arrive between 4 and 6. Annabelle says, I'm personally afraid it will arrive tomorrow, which is weird because I pre-ordered it, but I checked the estimated delivery and it said tomorrow for some reason, but I checked the tracking and it said it was already in my town, so... that is strange. So the store where I bought it from, they sent it yesterday. And I was also kind of afraid, like, there's only one thing that has to then go wrong, and then you're delayed until whenever the postal service delivers again after the weekend. So, only completely relaxed when it's safely here in my hands. It's kind of weird that, you know, digital buyers could play it so soon, and physical buyers have to wait for a bit longer. Oh well, there's also midnight launches, but that's not an option probably if you want a collector's edition. Hashtag first world problems, I guess. Any suggestions, Annabelle, to soothe your nerves? Kinda in a noodly mood right now, so I could use some suggestions. Without suggestions, I'll probably just keep noodling some nondescript Timmermans piano stuff. Yeah. Annas asks, which area are you guys looking forward to visiting first? I'm kind of the mind to visit Faron first, because the rainforest was my favorite location in Breath of the Wild, and it was actually quite small. Like the Faron region also had lots of beaches and then some more regular plains and stuff, but I really love the rainforest, so I want to revisit that. And hoping there's gonna be lots of stuff going on there. It was the home of the Zonai, I think, originally, so maybe there's interesting stuff going on there. Oh, Akala region is also awesome. Really hope that we get to enter the Citadel this time. Probably, right? Because indoor regions have been such a focus. Yeah. Hi, Mandelion. Good morning to you. And Seven Anemone, thanks for the suggestion. Annabelle has been packing and doing essays and stuff. Hope you can relax with your copy of Zelda soon. We're definitely going to jam with the Tears of the Kingdom theme soon, Ennis. Hi, Draco Slayer. I've just started, so you're just in time. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Grix. The special edition copy, I paid 130 euros. Quite soon after it was unveiled. And I've seen that there's actually still copies available, but the prices have jacked up, even with regular retailers. So I'm seeing it for 170 until 200 euros now. I was considering maybe just cycling downtown and buying a copy there from the local game store, but it was much more expensive there. I was like, yeah. At a certain point, you just have to try to trust fate. Yeah, I don't know how much it is in the UK, Annis. Maybe it's not as bad. The Pirate Sailing minigame. I'm not sure, Draco Slayer, if I actually know that track. Huh. How did it go again? There's only 27 of us at the stream now. We can do whatever we want. We can have fun, right? You think it's in Tears of the Kingdom, the parasailing minigame music? They must have known it was a banger, right? This is definitely the mailman version of parasailing music. Da 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 da. Wolf Chanel, I hope your copy will arrive soon as well. And HOZ. Draco's Lair is going to ask for parasailing every stream they make it to. Alright. Yeah, Random Citizen has taken that position for a long time. So very noble of you to take that weight off his shoulders, Draco's Lair Games. Annis has an interesting question. He says, I had a question regarding your releases. Is there a track or tracks that you felt were not ready when you released them on any platform? Would you ever redo them if there are any? Phew. You know, I've done so much stuff at this point. Like if we also include all the covers, which is, you know, the stuff that most people listen to. Definitely. There's a lot of stuff that I wasn't completely content with. Like the trailer number 3 music that I did. Like it did super well for a few weeks, and that brings along with it a wider audience and also some more, let's say, constructive criticism here and there. Some of that constructive criticism was actually constructive and well written and very polite, and some of it was very stupid, which is also fun. But yeah, I do realize that I'm not, as I've said a lot of times already, I'm not a virtuoso pianist. I'm a handy pianist. You know, I can play by ear well, but my technical capabilities, they've certainly, at a certain point, they hit a ceiling, and now every time I try to push the ceiling up, it takes a lot of energy. And sometimes I try to make an arrangement or do an improvisation that's a little bit above my pay grade, so to speak. For example, I'm going to actually look up my Spotify because I don't know by heart what stuff is all on there at this point. But for example, the Dark Beast Ganon thing was a chance for me to really push up my my technical capabilities. And while I think I have succeeded in becoming a slightly better pianist, I wouldn't say that I'm particularly happy with how that one turned out. Like for me, it turned out great, but I think a better pianist can certainly make that one better. And at a certain point, I just have to release the stuff, and then I try not to look behind too often, so to speak. So if I look at my top 10 tracks on Spotify, the first one is the Champions Ballad. It's the most popular one by far, for some strange reason. And it's a cute arrangement because it starts out with the piano. And then the accordion takes over. And then the accordion and the piano start ping-ponging in between them. But if I listen to that, what I hear is, well, the piano is a little bit stiff. Sometimes I have that tendency, if I play something from sheet music, I really have to do my best to actually play it like it's written down and not add stuff or change stuff or whatever. And then the accordion is really well mixed. It's a little brittle sounding. Maybe I didn't use the correct mics. Maybe I overdid the equalizing, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, lots of stuff that's not completely 100% there, but other stuff I'm very happy with. For example, the Attack on Vanaboris track with the band and stuff. In general, the Purple album, the Piano Collection Volume 3, I'm happier with than with the other two because it's made later and I had some more experience doing this. Quite happy with the Final Trial, for example. Had a nice jazzy feeling, some bass guitar, some drums. Very happy with Master Koga. But someone mentioned to me that one of the tracks actually cuts off. I think it's one of the Varuta tracks. Would I like to correct that? Yeah, of course, I would like to correct that, I think. Not sure how I'd go about that. There's probably methods to do that, but if I start doing that, then I'm also hearing all kinds of other stuff that I'm not really happy with anymore, and then I just kind of fall down a rabbit hole of of insecurity, so to speak. That one I can explain, the Varuta one, because originally it was part of a medley, and I had to cut the medley in parts for the Spotify release, and then I probably didn't add a fade out where one should have been. So in general, I try to look at my Spotify account and just and just be happy with what's on there and how much work and how much learning is represented on there. So proud, yes. 100% satisfied, nope. Nope. The stuff I'm actually most satisfied with are the open air albums, because those are not solo piano things, so I could kind of arrange that any way I wanted and polish it up so that it sounded as close to perfect as I could muster. And the piano arrangements, you know, I make these arrangements in part for people to listen to, but also in large part because people want to learn to play them. So at a certain point I just have to think, all right, there's lots of better pianists out there that can play this arrangement. This arrangement is fine. I'm just going to record it, upload it, and then I'm done. And I'll leave it to the better pianists to play it. So that, you know, educative aspect is also part of it. / wall of text. Hey, and after my wall of text, apparently Annabelle's copy will arrive today. Monk Mascosha was the second greatest challenge for me. Yeah, absolutely. The weird thing is that actually those first few bars are the hardest. And arranging that, and kind of, because there's like two pianos arpeggiated in some funky way there, so arranging that was very hard. But after that, Monk Mascosha is smooth sailing mostly. Hi, Gertini. Good luck in class. But Dark Beast Ganon is the hardest thing that I've ever done. And I've promised, actually, if I ever hit 100k subscribers, then I'm going to play that one live. After a bit of rehearsal, of course. Thank you so much, Venom Citizen, for the $50 super chat. They say, to help pay that special edition Tears of the Kingdom. Thank you so much. It's so kind of you. If there's anything you want me to play, just let me know. Annabelle says, the open air albums are beautiful and lovely. Thanks so much. I'm very happy with those. I recently re-released the first two of them in a collection with a search engine friendly title. Open Air 1+2, music inspired by Tears of the Kingdom. And it's actually true, because all that music has been written after E3 2019, when I started, you know, fantasizing about what kind of music would be in there. But the music I've heard in reviews is actually, when there's not like tracks completely transplanted from Breath of the Wild, there's some very different stuff in there, which is super interesting. Hi, Monty Renee. Monty Renee says, I keep telling people about your channel, trying to help you to get to that 100k. Thanks so much. That's so kind. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Tears of the Kingdom is already selling like gangbusters, I've heard, so hopefully that'll bring a lot of new people into the channel. Anas asks, speaking of education, do you do online tutoring? I get your point of better pianist, but I think just feels more at home with you. Online tutoring, I haven't done that actually. I did give some piano lessons back in the day, and I kind of discovered that one-on-one piano lessons aren't really stimulating to me. Like, I like standing before a group of people to give a workshop or some lessons or stuff, but one-on-one kind of depends on how motivated someone is as well. If someone is very inspired and has some very specific questions, then sure, I could help. But to do that as part of my daily activities, I don't think that's for me. But if you have any specific questions, Anas, just hit me up. Hey, Tropical Tapir, thanks for the $2 super chat. I like your avatar. It's from Cadence of Hyrule, right? That's Funky Forest from Open Air. It's one of my personal favorites. One of those tracks that just kind of ploop, appeared. Like it was done immediately. And every time I listen to it, I'm like, huh, that's actually quite good. So that's fun. Yeah, I'm gonna play some Zelda for you. To try to summon the mailman. I have the track and trace code on a separate tab. I keep refreshing it, but it's just somewhere in someone's postage van. So yeah, I can refresh it, but nothing's gonna change. Alrighty, yay! Ow! Hatsune Village. Let's do it. Focus. HOZ says, unfortunately, refreshing the page doesn't make it go faster. I feel that. Have fun, Money Lion. Thanks for the $5 super chat. I always play that one chord wrong because this stream is nervously waiting for the postman stream. I'm going to look it up and correct it. Merry-go-round of life. Let's get claimed, everybody. That's not right. Something's funky. It's another recording. You know, I'll just look up a chord sheet. Merry-go-round chords. Because I'm missing one single chord. For some reason. Let's see. Yeah, I thought, oh, it's a diminished chord? Yeah. Okay, I always have a blind spot for diminished chords. Okay, let's do it. Hope I'm not too distracting, Gertini, for your lessons. Right, there we go. Something like that. Okay, this is a staple of my streams always. Thank you, Singer, for the super chat. Not sure what currency that is, actually. NT $. Let's see what that kind of currency that is. NT? Where's the $sign on my keyboard? I never use $signs. Here we go. Currency? Taiwanese dollar. Thank you for the 75 Taiwanese dollars. It's appreciated. If there's any suggestions, Singer, let me know. I'm going to play what I just started. I wanted to thank Singer for the super chat. Let's see. There's a... Yeah, that's kind of all right. That's better. I will tell your wife, Annis, that you will be back in 300 hours of Zelda playing. If Twilight Princess was a Nintendo 64 game, thanks, MB Perry. I wanted to do something stupid with the thumbnail. Hope that I succeeded. Jacob or whatever, Jacob or whatev1 says, I've played a bit of the game, absolutely fantastic, and the abilities are super fun to play around with. Very curious about that. Looking forward to it. Klim Tim says, I'm waiting for the man and he isn't coming. This is a universal feeling, everybody. Postal workers are doing their best. But waiting is hard, especially after 6 years. The Peaches song, but with Mailman. I have to be honest that I haven't played the Peaches song in my life. So I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know what to do. The Peaches song with Mailman. We have to sing a ballad for the Mailman. Some kind of fitting ballad. Okay, we're gonna sing a song for the Mailman. With some reverb on my voice. Greetings. Oh, the mailman. Oh yeah, I know what to do. I know what to do. There we go. The mailman, the mailman, the mailman. Where is the mailman here? Is he there with my copy of Zelda? Mailman, the mailman, the mailman. I don't know where the mailman's going, but he's not going to my street. That's cheesy enough, right? Okay, we're gonna do a modulation. Here we go. The mailman. Okay, I'm gonna sing this an octave higher. The mailman, the mailman, the mailman. I don't know where he's going, but he's done going to my street. And then we're going to make it. Oh yeah, the mailman. Yeah. The mailman. This is a story about the mailman, everybody. He started out his day early in the morning. He packed his van full of Zelda. Lots of Zelda. But unfortunately, he took his Switch along with him, and he has been stuck playing Zelda for this entire time. The mailman. The mailman. Praise the mailman! Hallelujah! Praise the mailman! Yeah, that's almost the chicken levels of ridiculous. Oh, Jacob or whatever one. Either had the same idea as I had. Caden Lauman says, why didn't you change your channel to be only about Zelda music? I changed the title of my channel to Tim the Man Zelda Music for the coming few weeks or months as a search engine optimization thing. Like my channel is 80% Zelda, has always been. But I'm definitely also gonna play other stuff, so don't be afraid. Lots of people coming out of the woodworks to leave a comment after my singing. Thanks so much, everybody, for the kind words. I still like the idea to do a vocal stream one day. The gospel mailman. Where's the mailman? Where's the mailman? Where's the mailman? Where's the mailman? I'm looking for the mailman. Oh man, never played in a gospel band, but it's probably a jam. Well, so much cheese. Time for cheesing. Cheese it up! I'm gonna cheese it up, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm going to cheese it up. Exomenta says, "Oh my god, it worked! The mailman came! Hallelujah! Praise the mailman!" I'm afraid that's going to mean that I'm going to have to do another mailman song, isn't it? Exoment is happy, the mailman is here. And then some other lyrics that I haven't thought of yet. Exoment is happy, the mailman is also... rhymes with happy. Oh, the mailman at Exomentis' place. na, 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 na. Okay, this is probably going to be a business model. Okay, so everybody that leaves a super chat, I will sing a mailman song for you, and then the mailman will arrive at your doorstep. Okay, don't actually do this because this stream is going to be horrible. Maybe I should play some Zelda. How about that? Play some Zelda music? Let's see. I was thinking of doing some Trader 3 stuff. Nice sales pitch, yeah, but I don't actually want to do it, HOZ. Oh, man. I do like singing, though. But, yeah. It's also a little bit cringe. Minuet of the Mailman. Wolf Channel asks, isn't it pretty late in the Netherlands right now? Does mail come that late in the day there? It's now almost 4 o'clock, or exactly 4 o'clock, and the package, it's exactly 4 o'clock. The package was supposed to be arrive between 4 and 6 o'clock. So packages can be later in the day. The usual mail is usually a little bit earlier, yeah. Mailman. Annabelle says, "The mailman came!" Congrats, Annabelle. Apparently this stream really works. Such a shame there's only 30 of you, because if this would be a popular stream, then everybody would be getting their copy today. Oh my god. I was kind of distracted by my piano. It's probably set too loud, so there was some distortion. But otherwise, his arrangement is quite playable for my limited capabilities. Luke R. Plays has to wait 14 hours for his delivery. Man, that's very late. Explosive Grape, hi. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom just yet, Explosive Grape, so all I can say is that it has nice music in its trailers. That's about where it stops. Yeah, the music is kind of impossible to play as awesomely without a saxophone going blarb. Exomenta says, amazing orchestral version, Tim. Thanks so much, Exomenta. It's like the window for doing that orchestral version was kind of closing just before release, so Monday and Tuesday I worked on it really hard. Turned out alright, I have to say. I was kind of thinking what kind of angle I would take, because the previous orchestral versions I made was always because those trailers were quite short, and then I wanted to kind of flesh out the music some more. But in this third trailer, the music was already fleshed out very well, so I was looking for an angle to make it something worthwhile. And then I went, maybe I can make a version that's not as trailery. So removing the trailer drums, sorry, that was very loud, and removing the choir going all the time. And I was like, yeah, that's an interesting take. Random Citizen says, it is a popular stream, everybody's just playing the game, and I can't blame them. I think if the game had arrived earlier today, I would probably not have streamed. This is just, we're just hanging out, everybody here that has a complicated relationship with the mailman. Mailman, yeah. Rachel says, my collector's edition is coming today, but I can't play it until tomorrow. Oh. Hey, Cadence says, I went to the midnight release last night. Was it packed, the midnight release? I've read some reports on the interwebs that there were lines here and there for midnight release. Jacob says, the first thing I did in Tears of the Kingdom was stick a leak to my sword and send it in a Discord server saying, massive Tears of the Kingdom leak! Nice. Emma Plays MC, hi, welcome. First time. Glad you're here. Random Citizen woke up at 2 AM. Is there a reason for that? You had night shift or something? Early morning shift? Hey, Wolf Chanel says the mailman is here. Happy for you. Have fun. Gertini says, I'm definitely not ignoring my schoolwork to be here. Cadence says it was a very packed midnight launch. But they were there at 9. Aha! We're camping out for 3 hours. That's dedication, alright? Luke is on summer break. That's the ideal time for a release like this. Waiting for the mailman, yeah. We're all waiting for the mailman, Emma. Or we're somewhere where we can play the game and we already have it. But I'm waiting for the mailman personally. This is like a therapy group for people who are waiting for the mailman. For the mail person, we should say. I think the mailman here often is a lady. Can you hear these birds? Like there's birds coming in from the video file, but also there's a few here just outside in my front yard that have been like this entire week. They're also waiting for the mailman, probably. Waiting for the mailman. Yeah, Jacob, either you're reading my mind or I'm just a very predictable person. Or both. Okay, let's play some more Zelda music. How about that? That one's rough. There's also Hi, the Beyblade channel. Welcome. So, Hyrule Castle is a special song for the channel. Some of you may know that it's actually my most viewed video, and it has accrued those over the last 6 years. It was kind of my last push in the beginning of my channel to try and turn it into something worthwhile, which didn't really do much. So I actually quit the channel between like October of 2017 and February of 2018. And then I logged in again and I was like, channel's actually doing very well. What's going on? And it was all Hyrule Castle. So Hyrule Castle is actually to thank for this channel being here at all. It kind of feels momentous to play this song just before we get to play Tears of the Kingdom, including a lot of new music. That's a vibe. Royal Mail, Royal Mail, why won't you deliver to Timmermans? Because we don't have Royal Mail here in the Netherlands. Royal Mail, oh Royal Mail. Right. Right. No Royal Mail for me. Oh yeah, somebody else is probably getting a copy now. That's good. That's good for my karma. Karma time. Well, 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 well. A storm of packages. Okay, let's do a jazz version. Ahem. It was a combination of Ocarina Hyrule Field, Twilight Princess Hyrule Field, and Spirit Tracks. And I was trying to segue from Ocarina to Spirit Tracks, but then accidentally, because Twilight Princess is in the same key, first I had to do Twilight Princess while racking my brain. How do I go to Spirit Tracks? And then I remembered that strange key change that happens in Spirit Tracks. Suddenly to a different key. And that worked, yeah. Thank you, Tropical Tape here, for the $2 super chat. They say, super chat for Jazzy's Song of Storms. You're a legend, Tim. Thank you so much. And Caden Sealine, thank you for the $2 super chat as well. With a nice sticker that says unboxing. Unfortunately, there's still nothing to unbox here for me. But I'm very glad every time there's a message in the chat about someone who just had a visit from that illustrious mailman. A jorp. Thank you for the kind words, everybody. Honey says, glad to find a Zelda-related channel that isn't live streaming the game. I can't play until exams are over. Oh. And when's that? How long do you still have exams for? Jonathan Dirk says, it all seems so effortless to you. That's good to hear. Some stuff is going very... comes naturally to me, but other stuff is difficult. For example, the Hyrule Field from Ocarina of Time is one that I stumbled with a lot of times in previous streams. And it took making the Celtic version for me to finally understand the track, and now I'm able to play it quite naturally. Oh, Hani says, 3 weeks, unfortunately, exams. I'm going to sign off the internet soon to avoid spoilers. Oh, that's long. Oh, well. Exams are also kind of important, right? Emma asks, could you play Monk Mass Kosha? Oh my. You know what I can do? I would like to play the intro for Monk Mass Kosha, because that's the coolest part. Let's see. Got a nice comment from a person with a name that I have to put into Google to pronounce. Let's do that, because I think that's polite. Let's see. Japanese, according to Google. Ebisu katatatsu? If it's Japanese, I'm not sure if it's actually, because it can also be Chinese characters, maybe. Anyways, thanks for the kind words. Today I have a little bit of a lower voice, because yesterday I had I played piano at an improvisational theater performance. And let's just say it was very... it was a good performance, and afterward was also very nice. But you know, I'm 30 plus now, I'm 34, so drinking 2 beers for me already sends my voice into the nether regions. Hu Fang Chen, I'm sorry. Hu Fang Chen, thanks for the kind words. Taiwanese, right, that makes sense. Random Citizen asks, did you play any Zelda? Normally I do sprinkle game music in, but this time it's playback theater, so that means that somebody from the audience tells a story about their life, and then the theater group turns that into a scene. And because these stories are so personal, I try to be respectful. I also sometimes play piano at like theater sports, so that's more in the energetic comedic territory. And there I just play game music all the time. But yesterday I did play a lot of Breath of the Wild style color chords. Because sometimes the players kind of have to figure out what they're going to do. And I do want to play something to support them, but I don't want to push them too hard into a specific direction. And then that kind of jazzy chord can be very, very nice. So yeah. But like last month, I had a performance with with theater sports, and I was just playing Zelda and Mario and Ghibli and just whatever came to mind, and movie music and music from old Dutch soap operas, and just constantly, I'm a Barbie girl, constant nonsense, like super kind of stream of consciousness. When I had association, just immediately started playing that. That was a lot of fun. It's nice to do wink stuff to the audience and to the players as well. It was very fun. But yesterday was a beautiful performance, also with lots of humorous stuff. But no direct game music yesterday, for a change. Yeah. Let's see. Monk Kosha was gonna try to play the intro. Let's see. I have refreshed my track and trace page, by the way, but it still says the same thing. So I'm sorry to confirm that actually refreshing your track and trace code does not make your package arrive sooner. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see. I'm already regretting this. Oh yeah, this is in 2 bass keys, bass clefs. Oh my god. Ships. Yeah, that kind of thing was never made to play on the piano. That's an arpeggiator. There's one note. Oh, there's a D. Ha, hoo, ha, he, yeah. If you want to hear me play this correctly, you should check it out on Spotify. But it's very fun if it works out. It sounds very official. It sounds very badass, just like. That's also a badass intro, but you know, it comes a song after that, and I'm not at 100,000 subscribers yet, so unfortunately I can't play it. I have seen Interstellar in the theater, but I can't play it. I pre-ordered Tears of the Kingdom like 2 months ago. No, in February, after that trailer, that story trailer. So, yeah, it's been a while, but it's on its way. Mrs. T says, I've read that there are therapy sessions used in acting out personal memories. Yeah, this is more for theatrical purposes, so it's not necessarily intended to be therapeutic, but sometimes it does have that effect, because as an audience member, if you tell a story and then you see that kind of abstracted, played by a group of persons, and you look at your own experience from the outside, that can make an impact. And there's also therapeutic variants of this. Oh, Examenta says, I've been listening to Tim's streams for more than a year. Together we've been waiting for the release of this game, even since before it had a name. Now I have it in my hands, and I'm glad I received it while I'm listening to Tim and sharing thoughts with you. The wait has been very pleasant thanks to you. Ah, thanks so much, Examenta. Well, the feeling is mutual. These streams are always so cozy. And if I wasn't streaming right now, I probably would be sitting around being nervous. Maybe doing stuff in and around the house. Maybe writing some music or something. But this is a much better way to spend the waiting. Random Citizen says, I joined the channel with Monster Maze collaboration. How long ago was that? That was 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. That was E3 2021. So the second teaser trailer. And I had been following Monster Maze ever since his, I think it was his first video where he was kind of rearranging the events of the first trailer into a whole. I was very impressed with that. And I contacted him, and then it turned out he was Dutch. So we kind of bonded over that. And then it turned out that he lived very close to the town where I was born and raised. So, yeah. I recently did some music for his channel. Like last month, I think. We did a musical, like a kind of a more ambient version of the second trailer music with the choir. We turned it into something a little bit more ambient for in the background. So that was very nice. Yeah, I think like July 2021, maybe August. Yeah, somewhere around then. Chertini, I think you are have been around for a long time as well, right? Yeah, I'm very glad with my little community. It's nice to see some familiar faces and then also recognize which people are new and then trying to remember those as well. Sometimes I visit other people's streams and those chats are going by so quickly that it can be hard to follow, but yeah, don't have that problem here. Makes it a little bit more personal. Draco Slayer says, I think I found Tim's channel when Inch of Calamity trailers first came out. Yeah, there was also a moment where my channel kind of took a flight. Yeah, that was 2020. Hani as well. Random Citizen says, yours and his channel are the only one I do Patreon or whatever it's called. Yeah, sometimes when I visit a stream of Monster Maze, I do recognize some names. So there's a few folks on my channel that are also active on his. It was crazy when I did the collaboration with him. There was like 3,000 people or something immediately joined my channel from that video, which was very cool because his channel is quite a bit larger than mine. He kind of leapfrogged my channel. Rachel says, I think I found you because of a Hyrule Warriors compilation in 2021. That's one of the videos that maybe I should redo sometime because I wasn't feeling well that week and I still wanted to get a video out. And I had all these Hyrule Warriors arrangements and I wanted to do some bridging segments to kind of turn it into one long medley, but I wasn't really happy with the result there. But at least Rachel found the channel because of that video, so I'm thankful. HSZ says, I found your channel thanks to the Xenoblade 3 music reactions. That was also kind of cool because a lot of people suddenly discovered me with those videos, so that's cool. Jonathan asks, why did you opt for a physical game copy rather than digital? I like to have my big games physical, like smaller games digital. And in this case, because I love Breath of the Wild so much, I retroactively wanted to have the special edition for Breath of the Wild, but that's not really obtainable anymore. So I bought the special edition for Tears of the Kingdom out of my love for Breath of the Wild. Yeah, and also love steel cases, so that's also a reason. Maybe I should do another collaboration with Random Citizen. I actually have did music for a few of the bigger Zelda tubers recently. So Monster Maze I did some music for. I did some music for Nintendo Black Crisis last year. Did a piano intro for his channel that he used for a while. And recently I did something for Commonwealth Realm. Those are 3 of the bigger ones. So Zeltic is still on my list to one day do a collaboration with. I recently saw his he did a tier list for shrines, which was a giant undertaking. Really enjoyed that video. Hi, Monkey Slug, welcome. Da dun da 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 dun da dun da 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 da. I think I'm going to have to close the curtain here because I'm getting trouble seeing my screen. Just a second. Oh, up. Closing the curtains. La 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 la. Closing the curtains. La 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 la. And then my headphones. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Oh, Giutini, that's appreciated. Whenever it's possible for you, it's all fine. Catnaps, yeah, I did an intro for his that went. I can't really play it because it was really short for Breath of the Wild style little thing. He had the intro with Zelda and Genshin Impact and Horizon, I think it was, and I'm kind of swirling around. It was a nice intro. Examenta is practicing some willpower here. He says, I haven't unboxed my collector's edition Tears of the Kingdom because I'm listening to the stream. Crazy willpower, my friend. The time loop video was a very a kind of cool video because those themes really are thematically very connected. I think that going from the Breath of the Wild to the Tears of the Kingdom music works better than vice versa. But it is very cool. Yeah, right, so... Huh. Kind of forgotten how that went. Because it has to do with this weird interval here. Because that's in the main theme and also in the... da 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 da. Something like that. See you later, random citizen. Enjoy. Actually, the other way around is even more logical. From Breath of the Wild back to... From Tears of the Kingdom back to Breath of the Wild. That one makes a lot of sense. See you later, Random Citizen. Examenta says, ironic, I came to the stream in the past to wait for the game. Now I don't want to unbox it because I'm spending time with you. Ah ha ha. My master plan is complete. To prevent people from playing Zelda. Ah 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 ah. I do have to say, if I look that way, I see the street. And every time a car passes by, I can't help but look to see if it's a male van. I'm a gird. Timmerman, why? Where is the mailman at? Is he still driving in his van? Where is that mailman at? He has to go to Tim the Man. That kind of works. It's a Bob. Okay, now he's coming this way. I'm sure of it. Let's play some more. Let's play some more music now, shall we? Because I've been talking for a lot. Pom 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 pom. So many music tracks. So much. It's unbelievable. Did so much stuff. Yeah, let's do the entirety of the Breath of the Wild main theme. Let's see if I can find the sheet music. No, not mail. Constantly thinking of mail for some reason. Main theme PDF, please. Let's open up the Breath of the Wild sheet music ebook. It's available for patrons, €5 and up. Contains all my arrangements, handily organized with some extra tips and tricks. Okay, that was the commercial break. Here we go. That was a police car driving past. So maybe the mailman has been playing Tears of the Kingdom this entire time. And the police is on the job. There we go. Let's give this a try. The original main theme. For nostalgia reasons. Let's see. Ayop. Hi, Vladimir. This is not a Zelda-only stream, so if you have a suggestion, just let me know. I think I already played Rivali's song earlier in the stream. There's some stuff that the Tears of the Kingdom and the Breath of the Wild story trailers have in common. They're kind of structured similarly, and they're also in the same key. They're more like, yeah, there probably could be some combinations made. That could be interesting. Kind of racking my mind about that. For example, the Breath of the Wild story trailer ends with da, 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 which is of course based on the Zelda main theme. And the third trailer for Tears of the Kingdom does something very similar at the end. The same thing even, in the same key, but then in a different time signature. And Breath of the Wild did, let's see, scroll to scroll, did, the same, it's a different tempo, but it's in the same time signature. So they definitely looked at the template for that the Breath of the Wild one laid. They even used the brighter A chord, both of the tracks here, where it's not in the Zelda main theme. Right. And Tears of the Kingdom does a similar thing. Right. And then also to C. So there's definitely some stuff that's similar. But currently my concentration is a little bit low. So I don't think I'm going to do a mashup right now. But it's something for in the future for sure. Dear to the Heart from Final Fantasy VII. Okay, and then I'm going to slowly round off. What's the English word for that? Slowly start working toward the end of the stream and working toward dinner. Maybe it still arrives before the stream ends, but maybe not. We'll keep the suspense up. Let's see. Dear to the Heart, Final Fantasy VII. Da, 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 da. There's a problem with the sample rate. Just a second. That's correct. Da. Come, Mr. Mailman. Mailman, why don't you drive up to my door? Mr. Mailman. Key change. Ta. Ah, Tim the Man, Mailman music. Oh, Mr. Mailman. Definitely should do a gospel stream. Mr. Mailman. Not sure what genre that is. Oh yeah, I know what we're gonna play. We're going to remain in the soothing mood for a little bit. Let's see. You know what I'm seeing in front of my door? It's the mailman. Yes, the mailman's at my door. Too bad that I'm singing a Final Fantasy VII song. Mailman. Well, the van stopped in front of my door, and now my son is racing to the front door. Maybe it's not the mailman for my house, but maybe he is the mailman. Oh, he's driving past. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't think the mailman came. Don't think it's him. Kinda sure it wasn't him. I don't think it's the mailman. It was not the mailman, or maybe it was the mailman. Let's take a look at what the mailman brought. Okay, my son's gonna get the scissors. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek at what my room actually looks like. It looks like a bunch of cables, as you might suspect. Hey, Skelly, this is spoiler-free. Unless you don't want to have spoiled what the collector's edition looks like, because I'm gonna open it right now. Right now. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I have to disable my noise gate so you can all hear me talking even when I'm talking away from the microphone. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Mailman. For the new viewers around here, I have been singing mailman songs to appease the mailing gods in the hope that people will get their packages if they haven't played it yet. And it's been working, so yeah. Oh, Piet spannend.
Yeah.
Oh, my son's nervous. I'm gonna... Oh, wait a second. I have to...
Mario papier.
Mario papiertje. I have to take off this pair of headphones. So first of all, the Mario paper. The Mario paper, very important Mario paper. And then there's also something else in here that's less important. It's a black thing. It's a thing. It's black. Not sure what it is. I'm definitely sure that I didn't pay 130 euros for this. It's probably yeah. Let's open this. Let's do some ASMR, everybody. Oops. Oh, let's see. Let's open this very carefully. Oh my god, I broke it. And let's open it up. I'm gonna open it up right here at the top of the package. It's a beautiful packaging. It's beautiful. It's premium packaging. It says Legend of Zelda. Never heard of it. And then I'm going to pull off something. I don't actually know how this works, because I'm a doofus. Oh, there's another piece of paper. So there's paper inside of the paper, everybody. Newsflash, paper inside the paper. So here we have a very nasty person that's apparently standing in a tidal wave of grape juice. And this is shiny. It's so shiny. Maybe there's even a video game in here. Opening up the shiny box.
Come on, do it now!
Come on!
Yeah!
I'm here! Opening up the shiny box right now. I'm doing it. Welcome to the unboxing channel, everybody. There's a video game in here. A video game. Like this one. It's a very small thing. I think I can throw this away, right? This isn't important. This is just a piece of plastic. I'm so gonna throw this away. Die is voor jou.
Ja, bedankt.
Neem maar mee.
Ja, bedankt.
And then there's the steel case that I was. I'm gonna throw the plastic one away. I'm just keeping the steel one. All right. It's trash. Yeah. Anyway, it's trash.
Moet ik nog op je wachten of niet?
Ooh, you can put it in here. Weet je wat? Als je de koptelefoon opzet, mag je op het kleine schermpje gewoon lekker met je eigen account beginnen. Oké? Yeah. My son is allowed to start playing. Steel case, very nice. There's even some writing on the side of the steel case. Oh my god, I'm such a shill. I'm shilling products. And there's other stuff in here too. There's the pins, which I'm kind of ambivalent about, but maybe it's cool for my son. A pin for every power, I guess. I still have to work on my presenting skills, presenting these unboxing videos. They're nice, kind of look like kanji characters. And then there's two other things. Aside from the steel case, I was also looking forward to the art book. Because, of course, for myself, but also because my son loves drawing. It's very nice for him to be able to take a look at the drawings made for the game. This, of course, I suspect this isn't Masterworks big, but still has probably has some nice stuff in there. I really like the material they used. Ooh. I like the kind of the Zelda doodlings. They also have the doodlings on the Wind Waker and or Twilight Princess art styles. I like Zelda doodlings. Then there's a steel poster. Lots of stuff. It's packaged very nicely, I have to say. It's in its separate thing. The steel poster. No idea what a steel poster looks like, to be honest. So much cardboard. Premium cardboard, everybody. Premium cardboard. So this is the final thing, yeah. It's a nice collector's edition, everybody. And a steel poster. Which is a poster, but it's steel. Important! Okay, that's magnet stuff. Whoopsie daisy. And it's a steel poster. Oh, I'm sorry. It's upside down. The steel poster that the mailman brought. So we're giving 100 of these away. No, I'm not. That's gonna be too expensive. I'm a little bit too small as a channel to do giveaways. Very nice stuff, this. Now I can't play the piano because it's filled with stuff. Yeah, the steel case and the art book are probably my favorite items in this, and the rest is extra. Thanks, Mr. Mailman. So much stuff. I'm going to subtly remove this from the piano and then end the stream in style. So let's see how I'm gonna do this. Where's the trash can? No, I'm not throwing this away. I'm gonna take a relaxed look by myself later today. Very important Mario paper, let's not forget. Mr. Mailman. This one's staying here. This one's so nice. I also have the Link's Awakening coaster. That's also a nice little thing to have. My own little Zelda merchandising collection. Oops, oopsie. Yeah, my son just threw away the plastic thing that kind of looked like a plastic thing. So yeah, that's not important at all. What did you just drop? Well, that was we were still able to do my little nonsense unboxing. That was a good ending to the stream. Final thing before I'm going to leave you with your video game, or with your waiting for the video game, or with your axioms, or all that stuff, is the Patreon shoutouts, because lots of new patrons have joined since the past couple of weeks, which I'm very thankful of. So I'm gonna have to do this right, and I'm going to have to play the correct music. There were a few top tier patrons in the chat, and I'm going to shout out every one of those, and also the others. Let's see, what was the music again? So, thank you for joining the Coffee and Cheese podcast. These are the patron shoutouts. These are people who, well, you know how Patreon works. They keep the channel afloat with monthly donations. They really do. Sometimes the channel is in a slump, but Patreon is very steady. So I want to give all those their shout-outs. The top-tier patrons, €10 and up, including Emil, a new patron. Welcome. Lord Gannon. Kind of ambivalent about Lord Gannon being a supporter of my Patreon, but, you know, I think he's creepy, so I'm not going to refuse his patronage. Rachel. Also new, I think. Welcome, Rachel. Nelson. I think you're also new, by the way. Lots of new people. So great. Flashing Fire, one of my older ones. Still here. Thanks so much. Mandelion in the chat. Masatoshi, Nimi. HSPER. Clown Pierce. Random Citizen. Aspiring Hero Games. Anas. George R. Rio S. Patrick. Joshua, and Hopip. Thank you so much for your patronage. Also, the other patrons, 1 and 5 euros. Thank you all so much as well. I'm gonna play this game tonight. I'm going to see if my kid isn't scared a lot playing it. And the plan is that I will be arranging something from the beginning of the game for next week. So maybe like the opening cutscene or something, or maybe the first really catchy piece of music that plays. There'll be piano arrangement for that. And I will be doing lots of Tears of the Kingdom the coming months. So piano stuff, Celtic stuff, orchestral stuff, just try to kind of work out all my my little sides of music. Sing the Mailman song for extra luck. Yeah, you gotta sing the mail. It worked for me as well. So if you sing the Mailman song, then the mailman, his mailman senses will be tingling, and he know where to go next. So thank you all very much for stopping by and making the wait more easy for me. And I wish you all a great weekend. Hope you get some Zelda time in. And I'll see you all next week with an arrangement of a piece of music that I haven't heard yet. So that's going to be exciting. So thanks for stopping by. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Thank you all so much.